What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Big Killzown on your phone, and money still long, and the team is forever, ever strong, man. This is Tales of a Simp, episode number 2, man. And before we get started with this month, man, I got a shout out to my dog, Charlie, COG, Child of God, man, in the building, man, for that $20 super chat, man. That boy getting money over there, man. That boy getting money over there, man. That boy, I see you. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to my boy, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my boy Child of God, man, on YouTube, man. My boy Charlie Norwood. Thank you, my dog. That's the way you start off the show, man, when they already coming in. You know what I'm saying? Haters gonna hate. You know what I'm saying? But I'll wait. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this Tales from a Simp podcast, man. Young Link ain't gonna be on this episode. He taking a week. He with the fam bam. So shout out to Young Link Jr., man. Y'all make sure I go check out Young Link Jr. We live on Facebook, on my personal and on my Killzone page. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't go live on Twitch. I meant to tell everybody to go check it out on Twitch. I got to do something for them. But and we live on YouTube. Once again, shout out Charlie. So on this episode, man, I'm gonna start it off with a Simp story, man. So we're gonna take it back about 10 years ago. I was dating this chick, man, off the South Side. And I was so stupid because I was talking to these two chicks. They were sisters, and I couldn't decide which one I was gonna date, so I dated neither of one of them. And the one girl hooked me up with her partner, and basically, you know, this girl didn't like me. Her mama didn't like her. She was broke down bad, and she was dating somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And the sister of the girl who I was trying to talk to at the time told me that, she was using me and everything else like that. She shouldn't have told me that, because after I found out, I slowly start distancing myself away from her, because I was paying her phone bill, I was getting her nails did, I was doing all of this stuff, just simping. But the biggest simp moment of the whole thing was I took her to the hotel. Like, I had went all first of all, I didn't make her come meet me at the hotel. I had to go all the way on the South Side. Luckily, she had a bus pass, so I had to go all the way to the South Side, get her. Now we standing on the bus on the platform, which is where I should have left her, and took her to the hotel. Right, we didn't do nothing. Like, the whole night, we didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna get into no specifics or whatever, but we just essentially, I paid $5 extra to the hotel room, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I paid $5 extra to get this Wi-Fi, this slow DSL, slower than DSL dial up Wi-Fi that everybody on the hotel was on, and this was like a hood hotel, had bullet wounds in the walls. Like, the bathroom was horrible. I had to clean the bathroom out before I could even, you know what I'm saying? And didn't get none, man. It was horrible. It was horrible. But I tell y'all these stories, man, so y'all know, you know what I'm saying? The whole point of that Simp story was, you got to know when a girl is really feeling you or not. Like, in the first 5 minutes of conversation, you gonna know if a chick is really down with you or not. If she hesitant, you can still do something with her. You know what I'm saying? But don't be thinking with this and not thinking with this. You feel me? Back then, I was definitely thinking with this. I was thinking with this a lot. As I got older, I stopped thinking with this and this. You know what I'm saying? Because this and this will get you in trouble. But if you think with this and you adjust the situation, you got to be able to see if a chick is going to be giving you, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to gauge if a chick is going to, um, you know what I'm saying, give you what you want, whether it's the time, the attention, the date, the sex. Like, you can't let your thirstiness you know what I'm saying, get you out of your body. You know what I'm saying? You can't let your thirstiness trick you out of your spot like EDP. EDP had over 2 million YouTube subscribers, and he's out here being a predator. I know somebody would be in, you know what I'm saying? I got 2,000 subscribers, and I had some women, and still had some women in my DM. You got 2 million. You know what I'm saying? Videos doing anywhere from 20 to 30, you know what I'm saying, to 100 or more. I haven't went on his channel. I'm not supporting it or nothing like that because he's a creep. But you got to get your thirst in check. See, back then, I didn't have my thirst in check because I was trying to hit any and everybody who would, you know what I'm saying, because I was alone. I was angry. My mama and them was blocking. I couldn't have no company. I couldn't go nowhere. I didn't have no car. I didn't have no money. I was upset. I was broke. I was up. I was just mad. So like the first whatever chick, and I'm gonna tell y'all the other. Like I feel like that was a bad simp story for me, but I'm gonna tell y'all the other one next week. And I think I already told, maybe already told. Nah, I don't think I told y'all the whole story about that, but I definitely told that story on Tales from a Simp, the web series, and we just flipped that into the podcast. But back to EDP, man. I didn't have no confidence for real like that, and I didn't have the patience to wait. Like sometimes you got to play the waiting game, because if you're not getting chicks now, right, you have to learn, one, how to get a chick down with your program, because, and two, you got to play the waiting game. If you're not out here, if you're not socially inept to be out here talking to and approaching a woman, then you need to get your money right, because if you get your money right now in your, your late teens and your 20s, you can do what's called a buyout. See, once you get to being about 30, 40 years old, a lot of these chicks, they have went over the, you know what I'm saying, over the moon or whatever, and some of them are decent. But no, they have had they hot girl summer, and they looking for a man to take care of them and their kids. Now, if you don't, I'm gonna tell you how to navigate these relationships. You have to accept the woman at face value, and you have to decide on whether or not she gonna be on your team, y'all together in a relationship, or your roster of women. And you're going to have to get more adept at the game, and adept at talking to women and approaching women, and being able to, you know what I'm saying, get a woman down with your program. Because once you get a woman down with your program, you can't be scared to lose them. You got to have an abundance mindset. See, back in the day, I was afraid to lose women because I wasn't really getting them like that. So when I was going through it, you know what I'm saying? When I was going through it, and um when I was going through it, and I was like getting turned down, and my clothes was extra bummy. Now I do it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to impress nobody right now. You feel me? I'm finna get my hair cut though, but I'm not trying to impress nobody. I'm gonna let my beard grow out and my mustache grow out. I've been chilling. I get little stuff here and there. I'll be in and out. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the pandemic, like with the quarantine, I don't have to do too much to impress. But if you want to get to what is called that buyout, if you don't have the social skills or whatever, you're gonna have to come out with some money. And just, and even if you do have the social skills, you still gonna have to go out there and be a breadwinner. I don't care what nobody tell you, you gonna still have to go out here and get some type of money. What up, Lawson? You gonna have to get some type of money to provide for the relationship you're trying to get in. What up, Tony Mayberry? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna still have to provide, you're gonna still have to come put some with it, because I don't care, what anybody tells you. The 20s is where you just mess around. The late teens, the 20s, 18, 19, 20, in high school, that's where you mess around. So next thing, go away to school. If you're trying to, most people that, if you able to befriend the chick, 9 times out of 10, if you don't make it an issue or whatever, if y'all finna graduate, if you know what you're gonna do, like I said, college done right, you know what you're gonna do. If you already been on your books, and you your SAT, ACT already came back, great. You getting all the scholarships. You know what you're gonna do. You're gonna take all them gen ed classes the first couple years, and then you're gonna focus on your you're gonna take the scholarship money. That way you can go to school, right? And everybody's broke, but y'all all in dorms. It's a lot of people was getting it done on them college campuses, you know, being independent and everything else. Everybody is getting it in. I know everybody that I knew that was in college that went away to college was getting it in. Most of them was. If they didn't, they was completely lame. But if you befriended a chick, 9 times out of 10, because y'all in such close proximity, can't nobody go home. And if you got a couple extra packs of ramen noodles, it was going down. So if you know your parents is super duper controlling, the earlier that you watching this video and you trying to, get it in, and you can't, what I'm saying, you need to go hit them books real hard so you can go to college with all your stuff paid for. Because the guys that got a little paper on in college, the guys that got, what I'm saying, the microwave and the PlayStation 5 and stuff in their dorm, them chicks is coming through. You know what I'm saying? They coming through. And all you gotta do is just, befriend a few chicks too. That's another thing too. Don't some guys, some gurus or whatever. I'm not a guru. I'm not a relationship coach or nothing like that. But I'm just gonna tell you, it's cool to have a couple female friends, because if you have a couple female friends and you in the simping, one, that female friend 9 times out of 10, she gonna let you beep 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 like Bobby Valentino, and she gonna put you down with some other women. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes if you don't beep 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 like Bobby Valentino, she gonna still plug you. You know what I'm saying? And then when you first meet a chick, befriend that chick first, because her sister might look better than her cousin might look better than her friend might look better than her, and you already then booed up because you so thirsty, you so ready to get it popping. Man, keep your options open and keep your eyes on the prize. So you don't want to end up like me, spending $75 at a hotel and then beep 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 like Bobby Valentino. You want to be out here getting the best ROI. What's that? Return on your investment. So you know what I'm saying? You done tricked on her. You done bought her ice cream. You done bought her flowers. You done took her out on 17 dates, and you still ain't got it because you've been simping, and you ain't realized that A, she don't like you, or B, she like you, but she see you too thirsty. So slow down, get to know her, get to know her partners. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Link just stepped in the building, y'all. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
That boy Link in the building, man.
I gotta be unpredictable, man. Gotta be unpredictable.
He said, I gotta be unpredictable. Hold on, let me turn these off right quick. He said, I gotta be unpredictable. Oh man.
Yeah,
Now,
but
Link,
anyway, man, I be hearing you preaching and stuff, man. That's what and that's true, man. I wish if I can go back, right? And I think you was touching on the academics. If I can, I think I fairly did okay in school, but if I would have, focus more on, like, what I'm saying, like my future and my academics and what I wanted to go to in school and stuff like that, and stuff that I knew now, I would definitely do that in a heartbeat if I can go back in time. Because I mean, yeah, I had girlfriends and stuff, but then too, it was like some chicks I was just trying to holler at because, because
you was trying to beep beep
peer
beep beep
pressure.
beep 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 like Bobby Valentino.
Yeah,
Yes,
and that's what I'm saying. Then it created a lot of insecurities from me too, because I was like, dang man, I ain't getting such and such, I ain't getting. But then again, I didn't realize the talent and gifts that I had, and so it's just one of those things. It was like a little learning phase, though, man. It sucks though, but at the same time, I mean, I had to do a lot of self
what
development,
up, so-
and
hold
like
on, hold on, hold on. What up, Sonya?
and like and, yeah, and like what we said, last week, or what I'm saying about this, like, bro, like, as a young man, bro, just work on yourself. Things will come together. Like, if you have something like a goal that you want to achieve and you focus on that, all the right people is gonna come to you. Like I said, my boy, I think Charlie in the chat, he knows that too. Like I said, we all in the same age. It's don't waste your time. Keep chasing after females. I understand that we want a companion. It's going to happen. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you just gotta focus as a man. You have to build. I was listening to Sean James, one of my favorite YouTubers. She's talking about has the man crisis has the man crisis in America has gotten worse. And it was like an hour
Mm-hmm.
long. But one of the key moments he was saying is that it's not a lot of young men building. I mean, you got a lot of young men that just have an idle mind. Just sitting there, not doing anything, not building anything, not want to accomplish anything. And next thing you know, that's that idle mind. That's saying idle mind is like the devil's workshop.
Playground, yeah.
And so now, you get these mass shootings, you get these people, depressed, people want to off themselves. It's ridiculous. And so
Mm-hmm.
he was just saying, as a man, as you're breathing on this earth, God created you to work. Just
Mm-hmm.
work. Focus on that, and all that stuff gonna come. God knows that you want somebody. He knows that. So and that's what it
Mm-hmm.
is, shifting this mentality. I'm not
Yep.
saying you can listen to whoever you want to. I'm not trying to down. I ain't trying to, I'm on your channel, but I ain't trying to down like red pill ideologies and stuff like that or MGTOW. I mean, you can
Mm-hmm.
listen to who you want to listen to, but at the bottom
And
line,
you still hold up. They still want to get the
but that's
coochie.
what I'm saying
That's
though.
that's
That's what majority I think. That's what majority I think what the fan base and what people want. They want the coochie, but then they kind of like, since I'm not getting it right now, let me just label myself as
yeah.
this, as an incel, as a, and I'm looking like, dang man, because I used to fall into that trap before, and I was looking like, you know what? Let me just pick myself up, realize what I'm doing, and just move forward. Like, I don't know if you want
Mm-hmm.
to talk about this Killzone. It's your channel, but
Go
uh,
ahead, and tell it, man.
it's a
Just
popular.
make sure it ain't too explicit. But go
No,
ahead.
no, no. It's not. Well, yeah, it kind of is, but it's a popular YouTuber that got caught up.
Oh yeah, I already talked about him. I already talked
Okay,
about him.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Man.
yeah,
Man,
yeah.
pray for that brother, man.
Oh
He
yeah,
good.
and it's pretty.
I already talked about him being, the predator and all of that. But that's because he ain't had no self esteem. Like you
Yeah,
could, like again, this is another moment where he could have just went out here and
I'm listening.
got his trick on. So
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like if it's that bad, bro, to where your mind goes far left, where
yeah,
that you feel like you're gonna be a predator or you're gonna be a narcissist or whatever the
mhm,
case may be, to
yeah.
the point where you ready to go mount up and lay everybody down. Like it's not that shit. I'm telling you, I'm living proof. Cause I didn't simp on chicks that was for the streets. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Simped in my relationships. You know, and these wasn't even super ultra bad chicks. These were just regular around. These ain't even the scribblers or the IG chicks or the chicks that everybody wants. These is just the regular round the way women.
Average
You know
chicks.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what.
And
Like,
they mad. I won't simple. They mad.
yeah.
What up? Oh, shout out Nando. Nando in the building. Um,
People in the
they
chest.
mad I won't simp on them now. I got some
Yeah.
now on the they mad that I won't simp on them now. They mad that I won't drop everything that I'm doing for them. They mad that they get mad when they see, you know, the 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 uh redemption coming into the building. That's my new word. I came up with it. Don't steal it.
Yeah. I,
The
I got.
redemption. You know what I'm saying? You're not pimping yet, but you
Yeah.
redemping. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You redemping. So
Yeah.
now I gotta give you I had a simp redemp story
Mhm.
where I was out here selling Yu-Gi-Oh! And this chick, I had went over her house. She had curved me and everything else. Now this chick, she wasn't all that fine, but what's up, next man? You know what I'm saying? What's up, next man? Uh,
That son.
like you said, so what's going on? So no, we gotta tell the truth. We confessing our simping sins. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
We
yeah.
confessing our simping sins.
Yeah.
So
Oh, Killzone. I was about to say. Well, this was a long time ago, but I think I was like eighth grade or eighth ninth grade, and
oh man,
in my where I was at in in Michigan, suburban area, it was this go kart place and this putt putt golf place. We used to
oh
go We used to have, fun. And so I used to go with my friends to play laser tag. It was fun. But it was this girl that I was trying to impress that I liked at the time. And she didn't like me. But she was like a friend zone. She didn't respect me, but she respected me as a friend, nothing else. So, I was like, I'm trying to take it up and I'm trying to, force myself out of that situation. See, she liked me. So instead, I used to like, you know what? I was like, hey, we're gonna go kart racing, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for, what I'm saying? We just gonna go kart racing together,
Oh,
And we started,
man,
and she accepted that. Then I was like, you know what? I'll pay for the eat. Now I had this money through allowance. I used to, cut grass and all that stuff, do things in my house. So I was like, well, I'm gonna spend my allowance money on her. You know what I'm saying? Press her, and it didn't work. It did not work. She was like, well, we had a good time, but I mean, you're just a friend to me. That's all. And she liked it someone else, and I was just kind of like, dang. But yeah, that was like a story to me. I was like eighth, ninth grade.
dang,
Yeah, it happens, man. Yeah, money doesn't get
dang,
romance. No.
man, man, dog. 'Cause look, I done did it too, man, thinking I
Yeah,
was doing something.
yeah.
Like, but so check this out. Um, okay, so it was a chick, man, that I still it's been 20 it's been I've been knowing her for 20 years, right?
Okay.
But and I was simping on her up until maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So I had went almost a decade of simping on this girl.
Yeah,
So Pokemon, the first movie had came out, right?
yeah,
Now, this the same time Nelly came out with with Country Grammar, right?
yeah, yeah.
So I go get my mama to give me the whole. I found a cap, like a red ball cap, and I had a permanent marker that had the soft white top that you could write on. So I went and bought that from Lids, and I got the marker to put the little symbol that was on Ash's cap. I found a green raincoat in them, and then I cut the sleeves off and put my blue raincoat on. You know what I'm saying? I had me some Pokeballs from Burger King. I put them on my belt. I had a Pikachu plush
Okay.
doll, and I had the soundtrack. This was back before my voice cracked when I got hit puberty. So I had a little high pitched voice, a little bit. It wasn't too high, but like my partner, shout out my partner, JC, man. He had the high as of the high. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was Otis Redding. He was he was David Ruffin. But anyway, um, so anyway, we up. I go to the thing. I'm practicing. I'm blowing out my mama boom box. She had a Sony boom box, and I'm in that mug just. You tease me and I tease you. I'm over here going. I'm going
Pokemon.
in like I'm over here. Yeah, I'm over here. Like I got a whole little routine. I went and got. I went and got a Super Game Boy. They had, matter of fact, they had it at the library. So I
Okay.
brought my Pokemon game and I put the Pokemon, like I had let the demo play and I turned the TV all the way down. I had like Pikachu, I'm over here throwing the Pokeball at Pikachu and missing how Pikachu wouldn't get in the, so I'm
Yeah.
dancing on it. I wanna be the very best.
Dun, 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 dun.
And the girl up front that I was trying to simp on, right? I was trying to get up on, right? Because it was two Six Flags tickets on the line. So I'm finna simp. I'm
Mm-hmm.
over here singing my heart out so I could go simp because my partner who ended up getting with her and he lost his virginity with her, he ended up allegedly being a creep. I don't know if he was or not. But you know what I'm saying? Anyway. But anyway, but anyway, so he ended up, getting her in the end. But I'm on him. Come with me, the time is right. I'm all on the edge of the stage, like I'm Max. I'm gonna do this like Goofy movie. I'm gonna be all up in her face. You teach me, and I teach. So I sing my heart out. I'm talking about I almost bust my vocal cords, and I'm thinking everybody in there, who they gonna up? Man, tell me why the camp counselor dudes that wasn't even supposed to be in the damn competition, they got up there and did country grammar and put a mandate on their face and won the Six Flag ticket.
Oh wow.
I'm like, damn, and all I got was a clue board, a clue board game. I got a million of these, bro. I'm gonna write a book.
Hey man, I mean,
The
it's
book of
that.
Simping.
Oh,
I'm just saying, man. Look. I'm just saying. So
yeah,
So now hold on. So the redemption, right? So the redemption story, it was this chick, like I said, she was BBW, she was
yeah,
kind of red bone,
yeah.
but she was nasty as hell. So check it out. I was trying to beatbox up in that thing. You know what I'm saying? I was over here trying to. So anyway, she curved me. I had went to her house, man. I had to jump over this median to get to the bus stop.
Yeah.
Like year later passed by, she see me in the cafeteria slanging Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So I'm in, we in college, so we in there. I'm in there just. I said, she's like, "Are you over there playing with that? If you get $100, I'm gonna let you come over, and I want you to go get these." We was at Walmart the first time. She was like, she wanted them fire and ice condoms, right?
Yeah.
So, man, I cut that Gucci man on, dog, swing my door. And by the end of the song, you know what it I had sold out everything that I had, bro. I'm talking about everything that I had. I kept my God cards and a couple Dark Magicians, but I just opened up the store. And
Hmm.
I'm just sitting there with this big old, I'm just counting money right in her face. Like, she's like, oh. So the partners that was sitting there at the table was like, now that ain't my gear. They're like, yeah, uh-huh. She was like, I see you. She kind of bumped me with her booty, like walking away.
Yeah.
So, and you know what I'm saying? She kind of, well, anyway, I ain't gonna go into all that. But anyway, I go over to the house, we be over there kicking it, and she was up in this hotel room because her boyfriend got a kick. No, her dad's uh her dad and her dad's girlfriend got him kicked out of the apartment. And this mug was just like, you could tell how thirsty, because if you walk into like a war zone, like, you
Yeah.
ever seen Fallout, bro?
Yeah. I seen
You ever
Fall.
played Fallout? That's
Yeah.
how I looked up in there, bro. That's how I looked up. But I wasn't going back. Like, I had paid this $275.
Well, I wait. That
We
part
don't
make you like,
Yeah, I walked in there like,
that's a shame. That's a
yeah, bro. Every time I think about it, Rick Ross, shame, come on, shame for what you done.
Hey,
No.
like
Before
that. Like,
I'm
bro.
a D-boy, I'm ashamed to say it. Yeah, bro. Like, so anyway, I walk up in there, man. This time she like, yeah, come on in. She cut all the lights on. And all now, this is the Fallout house. Now we in the Fallout hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get to doing what we doing, and then her boyfriend called. Now she told me she ain't had no boyfriend, right?
Lied.
So she kissing all on. I'm adding insult to injury. I'm kissing all on. Not great. Like I said, she nasty. We on the damn. We we on this. Look, we on only. They got a twin. They got two twin beds up in them, right?
Yeah.
Both of them, her son and peed on
Her son.
them.
Are you freaking serious?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So I ain't going back.
That's disgusting, bro. I know you was
So yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I was a young slime ball. Slack. You know. Anyway,
I
so I ended up hitting a ski challenge, getting up out of there, bro. Because I ain't even get up in the bed. I was like, nah, let me get it from up over here. Anyway, so man, so I put my clothes on. I'm running up out the door. I said, you don't see, you tried to set me up. No, I didn't know he was coming with his old crazy self. He been over here trying to beat my. He be thinking I'm cheating anyway, and I can't get with him because you didn't just, I sat up there and, what I'm saying, sat up there and I can't do it with one hand. Hit the June bug challenge on this, so you know what I'm saying. So I dip. I'm running to the bus stop. I'm like, it's hot. It's on Lindbergh, so my St. Louis people know on Lindbergh, right before you get to Northwest Plaza, it's this little turn. It's this little turn that you gotta go down, right?
mm-hmm.
So I get up, and I'm going around the corner, right? I see dude getting off the bus, and my bus pull up, so he ain't see me. And then that was the last time I saw her, because I told her, I said, "Look, you set me up. I want to come over there, and but
See, Killzone, mine was. See, I had a story. This is back. I think I told you this though, but this was back in like 2015, 2016. So anyway, and this is why I actually learned a lesson of be careful who you date, like when you who you work with, because don't shit where you eat. So anyway, make a long story short, so I was on business. She worked security, and I was coming out of the hospital, and I worked like a 11:30 to 8 shift, and I got all
mm,
and stuff, and I haven't seen her and stuff. I mean, I talked to everybody. I was kind of friendly, and she engaged in conversation with me, and but what was crazy was I parked on the top floor. So the hospital's
mm.
like 3 or 4 floors you can park your cars in. So it's on the top floor. And as I was walking towards my car and stuff, I noticed that it was a woman. She was like next to my car. And I thought it's like, okay, I mean, I thought she was doing patrolling or everything. I was like, hey, but before I was driving, I was like, may I help you? She was like, oh no, I was just looking at your car and stuff. It's nice. I was like, oh, thank you. And then we started talking, and then she was like, hey, and this was kind of aggressive. She's like, can I get your number? I was like, sure, and I got her number and stuff. And I mean, she was fairly decent. Like I said, she wasn't ugly. I was like, okay, that's why I said yeah. And so we started talking and everything. And I didn't realize, bro, like she was one way at work. She was like sort of professional, but outside of work, bro, a totally different person. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
this is weird. So when she was, living with her parents and stuff, it was all right. So got over there, stuff like that. And what really turned me off was when we went to the movies. I think we went to go see. Oh my gosh, it was that Marlon Wayans movie. He did a parody of 50 Shades of Gray, 50 Shades of Black, I think.
Oh yeah.
So we went to go see that. That movie, I couldn't finish the movie. It was really bad, but we ended up then a few days ago we ended up to go see Concussion, I believe. And we
Okay.
Concussion. Yeah, we seen Concussion, right? And I'll never forget. She was after the movies, it was all nice and stuff, and she started, kind of arguing with me when I was about to take her home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, what's going on? Because I can have a sense. I'm like, did I do something? Like, did I talk about you? What happened? My breath stink, whatever. What's going on? And she was saying to me, she was like, well, I noticed that she was looking at other women while we was in the movie theater. I'm like, what are you talking?
Oh man.
So we're now granted, right? This is our second date. So we're like holding hands, bro, walking. And so I'm like, well, what you want me to do? Look at the floor? Like, I gotta know where I'm going. I had to keep my head up. And plus, I wasn't really looking at women like that. I was going to our destination, getting the ticket, getting the concessions, and watching the movie. Like, what are you talking about? She was like, no, you have wandering eyes. So this is when I knew she was insecure. And so
No, she was just crazy.
we started arguing, bro, and like Killzone, we started arguing like crazy, bro. And then I dropped her off at home. Then she called me, apologized, and I said, ain't gonna happen again. Sorry, I just been hurt before, all the whole 9 yards. So I was like, okay, you good. I was just, it was just a bad night. We all right, I come, we can,
We all right.
right. I come pick you up next week, whatever. So we started talking and everything. And then which was crazy, I went to her house and stuff, and she was getting angry with me because which is a good thing because she didn't know where I live. She was,
Mm-hmm.
how come you always coming over here, but you don't give me your address? So sometimes I can probably pick you up. I was like, nah. And at the time I was living with my grandma. My grandma really
Yeah.
adamant about people coming over. She don't even like her own family members sometimes coming over without her permission.
Yeah, man.
So
You know
I,
how it go. Shoot,
yeah, that's why I was
that's
telling.
why we were so thirsty and simping. Like,
Yes, bro. And that's why I was telling. I was like, listen, I can't bring you over to my grandma's house like that. I can't. Plus, I mean, I probably can sneak and do it. It's because I know my grandma's work schedule. But at the same time,
yeah, you
no,
want
but
me to
at the
go
same time,
try?
she was crazy. She was crazy. And plus, I didn't want it to backfire on me. I didn't want her to like show
Bro,
up
popping
at
up,
my
yeah.
grandma's house. Yeah, just because she mad at me, then my grandma looking at me like, why is this woman over here? Then it's a big, there'll be a big issue. So, so yeah, anyway, I had to like, you know what, we arguing too much. We was arguing outside, bro, in the cold, bro. Like we was arguing, yelling, bro. Neighbors looking, like it was just crazy, bro. And I just drove off and left. And so then, we still work together, right? And after that,
Oh.
make a long story short, I'm about to wrap it. After that, man, she was just like, "Why are you doing this?" You know, and I just started ignoring her and started going back to work and ignoring. I was like, "Listen, we can be friends, but we can't be in a relationship. I'm sorry, it's just not working out. We had too many issues going on, insecurity. So, sorry, it wasn't working out. Now she knows I had a YouTube channel, right?
Oh.
And she was like, "Oh, I know she had these." So she created a dummy account, and she created a dummy account and started like commenting on my videos. And I'm looking like she did it so much, bro, to the point like I thought about like blocking her, bro. And then
No, you should let her keep on.
yeah, but the grace of God though, by the grace of God, I think she ended up like getting another job. She getting, I think, because the security job they end up like off some of the security workers, and she was one of them, so she ended up getting another job, and we have kept in touch ever since. But if she would have knew where I lived, oh, that would have been really bad, bro. Like, yeah. So
Hey.
yeah, that was a learning lesson, bro. Because I was looking like, because at first I didn't really trust her like that. Because I'm looking like, wait a minute, but we ain't about to get married and all that stuff. I ain't gonna let you know where I stay at. You know, that was just me.
Mhm.
You know,
That's
so
how I do now. Till I, you know what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
how I do now. You know what, Link? You know what, bro?
yeah.
You know what? For that, that was a good decision on your part.
Mm-hmm.
So now we gonna move on, man. We done told a couple simping stories. So
Yeah.
celebrity simping.
Oh, celebrity simping. Yeah.
So the Quavo and Sweetie saga is continuing because I found out I saw Sweetie
Okay.
in a Call of Duty ad for Warzone.
Okay.
It's so ironic, right? That Sweetie was given because you know he had that PS5 in that case. No,
Well,
the
wait a minute. That's
PS4 in the
fine
case.
elevator. That make
And,
okay.
and so Quavo, you know, he took the Bentley back.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? He took so this is a teachable moment.
Mm.
Fellas, just because a celebrity has a whole bunch of women just chasing after them, it don't mean that they don't be simping too. They celebrities nowadays simp and trick a whole lot.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And it's just accepted because they got it like that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I think, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just say that, but they trick kind of to basically jockey for position because they know if they get the it girl, that's going to raise their stock and their profile. Look at Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, when he retired and came back, Beyonce, they had broke up, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so by the time we got to, I want to say Blueprint 3, they had got back together. Jay-Z still number one. He had American Gangster. He had Kingdom Come. People didn't really like Kingdom Come, but Kingdom Come was a dope album to me, concept wise. But when he got back with Beyonce, and you know they was doing Drunken Love, and she was all on the album and everything else, even doing the cheating, the stock is so a woman will raise your stock all the way up
Mm-hmm.
if it's the right woman.
Mm-hmm.
But so a lot of women have seen that okay, the Beyonce effect, the Rihanna effect, the you know what I'm saying, they seen that effect that women have, right? So it's just like when we did Truth Be Told, right? Them views was through the roof because everybody was trying to figure out what was going on. Did me and Deja ever date or whatever the case may be or whatever? And they wanted to see they when they see a female on there, people
Mm-hmm.
lose their mind. You can have a female on her if she's looking good, if she come
Yep.
on looking good and everything else like that, insta views. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Insta views.
Yep.
So a lot of guys in the game, they paying their girlfriend to be with them whether or not they have a good relationship with him or not. And I think that's what happened with Quavo. I feel like Quavo, he wanted to get with Sweetie because she looked good. You know what I'm saying? And she was getting a lot of attention at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, he paid the tab for her to be there, and he didn't want to pay no more. He didn't want to keep spending his money and feel like he wasn't really, he a superstar. Why if you in your young in your prime, you a superstar, you know what I'm saying? I know it ain't the godly way or it ain't the godly
Well,
thing to do, but you still in the limelight and it's a lot of temptation going on. You got to
yeah,
be careful so you don't get tricked up out your spot. You don't get no fake scandal or no fake outrage or no situation like this. You have
right.
to be careful. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of girls is coming willing and willfully and everything else like that. So they got hip to the NBA game. Casting got hip to getting the chicks to sign off and turn their phone in and everything else. And then once they get close to a chick, they'll, kind of put them on. And sometimes they'll put them on like, what's the girl name that went with Moneybag Ari? Like when Moneybag started messing with Ari, she was kind of burning up on Instagram, but once they got together, it raised her stock, and then it turned around when she left and came back with him. It raised his stock again. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So they still together, and they've been saying they'll say little subliminal stuff or whatever, like they not together, they together or whatever, and they keep folks guessing. They'll be sitting right next to each other playing like they not together, but they really together because people is so invested in that. So the next thing too is the baby and Danny Lay situation and how women this ties into how women can simp for the man that they want. Danny Lay really wanted the baby. The baby really, wanted his baby mama and really to be single because he could be with his baby mama today and then he can leave his baby mama, he can come back to his baby mama, he can get back, especially if you the baby. You're not finna turn down your baby daddy if he the baby. He the hottest, one of the hottest rappers
Yeah,
in the
he is.
country.
Yeah,
He's not finna, she gonna let him come and go as she please, no matter what subliminals or what diss songs or whatever or disses he might
yeah.
make
The
on
baby
social
hot
media.
right now. Yeah.
Exactly. So she gonna let him keep come back as long as the daughter is taken care of. He's taking the daughter with him. He
Mm-hmm.
protecting them and stuff, protecting her and showing her, how what to expect from a man that really like you and stuff. Like he putting on game, like he got put down on game, which that's another topic for another time.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole thing about it, Danny Layden sat up there and had this man baby, and he ain't with her no more. And he had the baby, and this is the thing we want ladies to know. Just like dudes simp after you, you gotta catch yourself from simping after a dude that don't want you.
Mm-hmm.
And busting it down, let him impregnate you is not gonna keep him. And thankfully, it's a lot of ladies that is like getting hip on this now more than ever
So
before. It's still a lot of women having kids out of wedlock and stuff like that, and it's like I don't think guys are really upset about that. It's just the fact that a lot of guys be wanting to be the baby daddy or the husband. And so when they get with you after you done had this man baby, you still got this soul tie and you got this baby to him. You really can't come along, like if they a little older, maybe, but when they real young, it's like it's real hard to get that connection and get that, that same love that the father would get, and then especially if the father has been in the life. But
yeah, that's true. And then too, it's like a disciplinary factor too as well. Yeah, like a respect thing. And I
yeah,
could have children, then maybe you can, you go ahead and step into that role. But if you
yeah,
just, you like I say, you just you and you trying to get to know one now, you got to develop a relationship with the woman, but with the child as well. And that could probably be a little too much, all at once.
yeah, man, yeah. Shoot, I've been through it,
But
and I'm
then
gonna
again,
just
too,
tell you,
you gotta think
yeah,
about it. But then too, I talked to some women that made the decisions and stuff, made like a mistake, and they said like, well, because I be, we asked the question like common sense question. Well, did you know that before you decided to lay with him, did you know that he possessed these characteristics as he had other baby mothers and he was an unfit father. I was like, yeah, we knew this, but he, what I'm saying, sweet talked him and he trusted and I trusted him. That's what a lot of women say. I just trusted him. I just felt like it was the right time and he was gonna step up to the plate. And that's what a lot of women like. A lot of guys know that too. Like, they're emotional. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Talk to them and stuff like that. You give them a dream. It's kind of, you kind of got them on that point. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, that's a huge accountability issue too. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one of we can explain like the single mothers kind of, ruin the black family structure. It's
Yeah, and hold on, I'm gonna say this because we got some single mothers watching. I don't want nobody
us.
to feel like we going in on single mothers or whatever. This is more so for the guys that are dealing with women, and we
Yeah,
just use the Danny Lay thing because that's just a topical topic.
yeah, yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, for the brother, giving kind of brothers a warning, because a lot of guys they want to put the cape on the stepdaddy and
Mm.
stepzaddy and all of that because they love this woman.
Mhm.
And you have to be mentally ready and prepared to take on all. It's not an easy task. Like
No,
I
no.
almost paid for it with my life, so I know
Yeah,
how I go. You know what I'm saying, when it come down. You know what I'm saying, and then like you can't. You gotta realize the signs that a woman is simping for another man. And ladies, y'all gotta realize when you doing stuff and this man ain't really showing you no no signs of affection and commitment and loyalty to you, you got to get up out of there. And it's harder for women, I feel like, than it is men. I feel
yeah.
like guys that are raised around women, it's harder for them too. But I feel like all in all, we know mentally though when it's not working. Now, physically and emotionally, we may not sever the tie until something drastic happens, like you were saying with old girl. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta see the chain of events because you might have to work. O'Shea was just talking about this too in the video. You might have to work to really get after a woman, right? Oh, they
Mhm.
out there. Hold on, they out here turning up, boy, to the DMX. Rest in peace, DMX. But you might have to put in work to get a woman and the right dude walk down the street and she gonna simp for him but make you work and wait
Yeah.
for what you want. So you gotta be able to have both eyes open and
Yep.
realize that when you are the guy that they doing it. And a lot of times, a lot of guys that come up, if you don't look a certain way, don't make a certain amount of money, don't have put it on like I said, I be wearing my merch. I be real regular with it. I don't really be tripping because you know what I'm saying? If I want to jump back out in the field, I know how to jump back out in the field. I got a little gamed up now. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? And do I want to tell this simp story? Well, I'm gonna say this to all my people: Charlie, Josh, King Robinson, everybody that's on my Patreon. I told this story about it. I'm gonna tell it on a future episode about how I had what's called a simp pimp moment. Really, it was a pimp simp moment. I'm gonna tell that story later, but I'm just saying sometimes, man, you gotta realize, you gotta learn how much pressure to apply and when to pull back, and
Yeah.
then you gotta go like Link said. You gotta focus on. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize and focus on what you doing because I was getting ready to make a video beforehand, but I'll go ahead and say it. You gonna either want the chick or the check. You going the check is gonna be harder. Not gonna say harder. It's just it is gonna be harder the older you get to obtain because right now a lot of y'all 17, 18, you
Hmm.
know, that's gonna be watching this 19, 20 in college. You need to use the time where you still at home, you still ain't paying that many bills, your people ain't made you really start kicking in for real to stack your money, to get yourself together. Like I said, I got no school, no problem, college done right, and how to buy your first car debt free. It's up on the channel. Y'all can go look them up.
Yeah, by the way.
And huh?
Yeah, good video, by the way.
Oh yeah, man. So yeah, I watch these videos, man, to get into the game because I'm telling you, you keep your body together, you keep your, you know what I'm saying, you keep your fist looking fresh unless you like me, you know, you rocking the merch and doing all of that. Or you chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like if you really on a mission and chilling, you really ain't gonna have you gonna still be clean. You ain't gonna be walking around like a straight dirt bag, but you gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be extra clean to where you pull up your car shining, you shining, you got some good decent clothes, you ain't gotta have designer on, and
Mm.
you got your business straight, you got your car paid off, you got your rent paid up for 6 or 7 months, or you got your own, you know what I'm saying, you got your own house. These things turn a woman on that, you know what I'm saying, then you have to come with behind it with the personality and when to apply pressure.
Well, we
You
gotta
have to take
do Killzone. So saves a. I'm just playing devil's advocate. So saves a brother like, yeah, man, I am getting my stuff together. I do got my own place. I do got this going on, but you know, these women still ain't checking for me. What you say then?
man, just be patient and just pop out because it's some women. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead on and I'll give y'all the preview of the story, right? Y'all can check this out on my Patreon. It's on my channel. But I'm gonna give you the preview of the story right here. It's some chicks out there
Yeah.
that if you just, I'm gonna just say this, man, because a lot of y'all need to quit. First and foremost, quit tender loving each chick that you get with, right? Go right now, pause this video and go look in the mirror and say, look, and you need to say it out loud to yourself and to
I'm
God above. You need to look in that mirror, you need to look up to the heavens, and you need to say, look, Lord, I'm sexually frustrated and I'm gonna try to go handle this, Lord. Please help me with my problem. Because a lot of us are sex addicts and we don't and know it or we don't want to admit it. But that's the first thing you need to go do. The second thing you need to go do is you need to stay focused. But if you can't stay focused, I'm gonna tell you what to do that you're gonna probably have to repent because you going. We were just talking about this in Bible study earlier. You going out here to intentionally sin. Every time you go out here and you look at a chick and you get the, you know what I'm saying, fantasizing about her and you trying to get it, you know what I'm saying, you trying to get a number in an acorn, you know what I'm saying, you trying to
right,
get a
right.
number in an acorn, you trying to get it done, right? You're intentionally sinning, right? So if you walking with God right now, you know what I'm saying,
Yep.
and you've been neglecting that your relationship and your walk because you've been out here just thirsting. You've been drowning in the circle of thirst. And the circle of thirst is like the river rapids ride at Six Flags. It never ends, it never stops. But you can get off the ride if you want to. You know what I'm saying? So and it's rocky and it's rocks, it's bumps, it's twists and turns, it's dips and flows and everything else like that. So you need to get into the mirror, right? And you need to just say, look, I'm finna go out here, I'm finna do this. Forgive me, Lord. Help me, get myself together. And the moment that you admit to your sin, now you can start being honest with yourself because you in your mind you telling yourself you're a good guy, you're a man of God or whatever. But at night when you are alone, it's just you and your phone, and it's charged. You didn't charge it all the way up. You got the lotion. You got your favorite X-rated
Yep.
site out. We didn't all did it. Just be for real.
Real.
Don't be looking at that. I don't be doing all. No, yeah, you do. So
Yeah.
you been on here every night. You got so many tabs you got open that your phone or your computer is froze up. Your search history is you know every chick by name. You know what I'm saying? So you need to go out here. You need to go and look for the chicks that ain't really that's looking for a guy. Because you can find the sign. Like if a chick is real angry on Facebook, she is looking for somebody to put her in her place. And what I mean by put her in her place is sexually. She wants a guy to take her out. She wants a guy to show her off. And she wants a guy that's gonna come home and boom shaka. Hold on, wait a minute. Where's my phone? Link, you gotta help me with some of these now. Get the other phone. She wants you to come home after you didn't took her out and showed off and everything else like that. And she wants you to do this right here. Hold on. I should have had this. I'm gonna get better with my timing, y'all. But
No, you
she just
good,
wants
man.
you. She wants you to come through, and I mean, she wants you to know, like, so you can't be in there going in there scared. You know,
You
you
got
you ask and make sure that she kind of cool, and she kind of, you know what I'm saying. You got to make sure, and so you can just take it to the crib, and
throw it down, right?
you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You can't be going in there playing, and then that way, hey, I mean, that's just what it is. So
Yeah.
it you know what I'm saying? Like you go out there and there's chicks out there that ain't never had a little key nameless experience. You go out and you do that, and then this is what
It's
you
all
do
like
afterwards.
opinions, though. Yeah, like our like I said, we got the internet and stuff too. And the thing is, too, I know from experience though, like you can have a good conversation with them online, but like you see them in person, you kind of freeze up. This is like, just act like they're just human beings, just like me and you. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more attractive. That's how I look at it. And just like I said, if they don't give you can tell too. If they don't give
Mhm.
attention to so you move on. I want to say this too, just clear this up. Like if you go to a date with a woman, like I mean, they're not obligated, you know what I'm saying, to give you the draws. I believe that. You know what
Yeah, but you gotta hold on. You gotta have that conversation early, and you gotta sneak it
I'm saying?
in.
Yeah, at
This
least
is how I, this I'm gonna
yeah.
give y'all some tips real quick. You gotta sneak it off in there. because she gonna be sitting there at the table telling you about how to do, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? How to do they did this, that, and the third. So this is how I did it. This is how I did it. This is how I did it when I was out there. Cause now I'm chilling. Cause
yeah.
boy, last year before I had my accident, I was finna be on we was finna bring the trickathon. We was finna go, I was finna hit up O'Shea and I was gonna ask him because I know it's gonna be a select few of people that's gonna be on the trickathon and I ain't gonna be able to keep up with the trickathon, but I was gonna have me about 5,000 ready to go for the I was gonna have me about 5,000. I know ain't gonna be able to keep up with them because they on a whole different level of tricking. Like
Yeah.
Jose pulled out so much money on the live stream, boy. I was like, damn, I ain't even there yet. But thank God I'm saved though, because I'm saved. I ain't on there right now. Like I'm still getting myself together. I'm better, y'all. I
Hmm.
still have my days. You know, they told me I can still have children. So that's why I came up with this show, so you don't end up like me. So anyway, but when I was out there, let me tell you what I did. So and you know, right hand of God, can't lie. You sneak the conversation in there. So she gonna spend a good 10, 15 minutes talking your ear off, and you gotta look her dead in her eyes like this and be like, not like that, but
Yeah, I do
look
see
in
it.
the eyes and be like, you know what? I ain't even on all that. You know what I'm saying? Because it sounds like he tried to finesse you out of everything.
I'm the perfect.
And you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? I could, if I wanted to be on there, I could, you know, cause I like to. I mean, and then you got to
Yeah,
play like you
I
know, you
get
got to check with her first. Like you know, I
that.
ain't gonna talk about. Then
Yeah.
she gonna be like, "What? Tell me more." And then you get to going in there, and you make sure you got one of these little Mentos pieces of gum in your mouth, and you get real close to her, and then you tell her, cause it's on and cracking. So once you had a conversation with her, the next time, or maybe the next time after you might not be that night. It might not be the next night, but you know what I'm saying? You gonna close the deal because now her interest is sparked. So if you got your own car and your own place,
Yeah.
it's a countdown. But if you had if you try to have that conversation with her and she ain't with it, it ain't gonna go. And then you gotta watch the ones there's some straight freaks. Now the girl, if she trying to get down
And with
on the
that,
first date, she
yeah.
gonna do you like boomerang, bro.
Well,
She
yeah,
won't.
it's either like her way or no way. Like so, because I experienced about that, and like I said, I appreciate you. This is why we go so while back because I appreciate you getting me out of that situation, man. When I called you,
Oh man, we
out.
supposed to say that one, but go ahead and give it to
Oh, yeah, no, you're a person that I trust, man, and yeah, I was just gonna say it briefly, but yeah, it's you gotta be careful, man. But the
And
thing,
so hold on, I got a confession to make. So I was on my way when he
yeah,
called. I was on my way to do some tricking.
when I called,
I was on my way. I was on my way to the east
bro,
side.
that was a man.
Yeah, you only did I tell you that? Did I tell you I
I
was on
don't
my way?
man, but you was like Link, bro. Listen, Link, follow me. Just listen to me and text what I say. I was like, okay. I was like, bro. I was like, Killzone. I need some.
Look. I just hold. Go ahead and tell her. Go ahead and tell her,
No, I
man.
was just like, so I was just like, Killzone, man. I need some help, man. Because at the time, bro, I was really digging her. I was really digging this chick, and I was looking like, maybe because how she looked. But then again, I explained to you what happened, and you was like, oh hell no, bro. Look, bro, like, and I was trying to apologize and stuff like that. And I remember we put it. I had you on a three-way, but you said you wasn't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, I did. Cause I was on my way to throw some money on her. Hold
That's the oh god.
on.
So you was like, hey, but you helped me out, bro, because I didn't know who else to call. I felt embarrassed, bro. I had a flat tire. It was just bad, bro.
Man.
It was just a horrible day. And then on top of that, too, I mean, because when I was judging her, I guess that's when it kind of set it off. But then again,
Yeah, Link, no, Link, what you should have did was you should have took her home and
no, the way I
yeah.
I couldn't, bro. She slammed the door as soon as I took her home, and plus my tire was flat. I had to take care of that, and then it was a bunch of stuff going on. It
No,
was,
you could have took a home, but you because I told you. Well,
yeah,
afterwards, you told me that it was too late because it was you was already at the show. I told her, I said, look, you called me at like going to the car. You was going to get the car, and then I told you went and handled it or whatever afterwards. You said you was gonna call me back. So then afterwards we ended up corresponding, and
yeah,
that's when I texted you and everything else like that. And then I was on the phone
yeah,
and I told you, I said, bro, if she mad aggressive, then that means you didn't go and
yeah.
you didn't.
But I came in with the mentality was I'm trying to get to know this chick. I ain't trying to smash. I just want to know her. I want,
No, but sometimes though,
yeah,
chicks, what I learned, women when they try, like you don't have some women will get frustrated that you trying to spend some money on it instead of
oh,
just taking them to the crib. Like
yeah,
it's certain you got to read. Like I'm telling y'all, the simping will take over a hold of you because this is what we men taught, and this is probably what we're gonna talk about in the next episode. Is like
okay,
how we gonna deconstruct how you've been taught, how y'all been taught to simp. We're gonna break it down step by step because it starts at home. It starts with
yes,
having old school parents, grandparents that are trying to teach you a way of approaching women that does not work no more in the 21st century. Like this is not the 1950s, the
yeah,
60s, the
yeah,
70s. None of that stuff that they telling you is works at all. So get that out, start getting that out your brain and stop getting in your feelings because you've been around women for too long and you're a nice guy. So
yeah, yeah,
the simp is gonna take hold of you and it's gonna cause you because see the simping is a duplicitous mindset because you know as a man, right, that you want a woman either to be your woman or to have sex with. And your left side of your brain is all your good values, your relationship with God,
mm-hmm, yep, yep,
your all of that.
yes,
In the middle is your decision making as a man, right? And then on the side is all the nasty, freaky things you trying to do. And you having a war of three parts of your brain and three parts of your soul
mm-hmm,
battling for supremacy. So you can't really you in a haze of of thirst and you stuck in the circle of thirst, basically
yeah,
drowning in your own thoughts and emotions while this girl is right here. Instead of just being yourself, being smooth with it and everything else, you contradict yourself with every move you make. And it's like it's certain women, like I don't know if she's still watching, but I ain't gonna say. Let me see if she's still watching. She probably still ain't watching. But it's certain women, one in particular that was commenting on the Facebook on the Facebook stream. She is certain women that prey on that. It's certain women that are looking to eat you alive. There are
mm,
certain women that are waiting to spend all your money and break your heart and use you and bleed you dry just because they know that you be innocent. It's like a bloodhound that smells gunpowder. Like they know
yeah.
that you full of the simping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
But like I said, it was a learning experience though. But I just now look back at it, man. I was looking like, man, 'cause at first I thought I lost. I was like, man, this is a bad chick. I don't know if I can get another one. It's all that stuff going through my head, and I was like, dang, what could I do to make it up? But overall though, like I said, man, I'm kind of glad it happened though. It was a learning experience, and people like you, man, it was just, you
yeah,
just there.
and I simped after that. I ain't gonna lie. I cleaned up my simping a lot of my simping, but I still simped after that because you know what I'm saying. It was still things that I was learning, but I had been in that situation 1,001 times, so I know how to handle it. But when it came to like relationship wise, like that's how I ended up getting hurt was because I didn't want to let go. And so that's another thing too. If you decide to be with these women, you got to take it real, real slow. You got to
Yeah,
get some months. Like Link said it on the last episode, like he's been friends with his wife for years through all the simping, through
oh
all the tricking, through
yes,
all of the tripping. She's been there the whole time and still has accepted him for
yep,
who he is. She don't care about none of that. She probably laugh at that and
yes.
Lord knows what y'all be over there doing. But you know what I'm saying? But the point I'm saying is the right woman, she ain't gonna care. You know what I'm saying? the right
So,
woman waiting on you to pull up, and when you least expect it, the one you ain't even thinking about for real like that, the one you ain't even expecting like that. You know what
yep.
I'm saying? And that's that right there. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is like you got to be able to pull back and pull away. I like I said, I was getting ready to get into this bag that I'm in now, but I was gonna be tricking on the side. So God was like, "Screw it. Hold
Mm,
up, I got something else for you to do before you get over here to doing
yep.
all that." Because I was about to, boy, like I said, I had 5,000
He did.
ones in the throw
Yep.
it in, whatever Nelly said. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. I already knew exactly what I was gonna do. I knew
Yeah,
exactly
man.
what I was for my 30th. But then he was like, "Hold up, quarantine. Hold up. Hold up."
And then that's when you was like, you know what? Let me now you focus on your YouTube. You got remonetized, bro. Like I said, man, it's just you going back, and it's funny though. Like, despite all the stuff I was going through, I always revert back to like what I was supposed to do here on this earth. You know what I'm saying? And let's pray for a whole nother panel and whole nother discussion, Killzone. But as content creators, like I really love this. Like, I love waking up in the morning. It might sound cheesy, but to me, I like waking up in the morning, going on the news, seeing what's going on in the world, and talking about it. I just
Mm-hmm.
I just love doing that. And then too, I don't know if I told you, but I just received my first YouTube check on the 21st.
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. 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 Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Let me see here. Wait a minute. Hold on.
If you that $100 threshold, you should on Google AdSense. But yeah,
That ain't the one I wanted. Hold on. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Damn. No, that ain't the one I wanted either. Hold
yeah.
on.
I did, man, bro. And I was about to say that was the most beautiful feeling. Like, I was over my in-laws house, and I told them they was happy for me, wife was happy for me, and I'm looking like this finally paying off, bro. Thank
Yep.
goodness. And it's like, and like I said, man, when they paid me, I was so happy, bro. Like, we went out to eat and stuff like that with the money. I was like, man, and I put it up in the savings, and I'm thinking like, can you imagine if I was making like, if this was like my career, and like, I'll do like that's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to get to. Like, I'm trying to get to, like, I love like creating videos and talking and being a news reporter and stuff like that, and doing stuff like this. Like, me and you, right? If we making like $10,000 a month just doing YouTube, bro. Like, dude, like, that's a blessing, bro. Like, not only I will use that money for the channel, but I will use that money to help others, man. You know what I'm saying? And like this YouTube shit, like, it can go a long way, bro. We just gotta be consistent and keep doing it, man. And this, I really gave me encouragement. Like, maybe this is what I was born to do. I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I see Charlie. He gave you $20 a day. I think he gave you $10
Man,
yesterday.
Charlie been showing up, man. Charlie subscribed to the Patreon, donated $10 last night,
Yeah, I
well,
was like,
Friday night, and he back here for, man. Look, that's a real brother right there, man. That's
yeah,
a
I didn't
whole
expect that. I was
hold
like, thank
on.
you, Charlie. Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, baby girl, like I said, that was trying to pump. She keep on playing with me. I'm gonna put her in the figure four on top of these super chats.
But look, man, but I was just saying, like, man, this is, like I said, this like I said, we can grow so much on YouTube. I remember remember I made that video when I had 1,500 subscribers, and I was like, you was like saying, you was gonna do YouTube until your casket drop.
Yeah,
I was like, dang, Kill was like, I gotta do it every day, every day.
every day. Like I said, old girl got mad at me. She wanted me. We was supposed to be doing. You ain't lying. I'm putting you on blast. I know you watching. I know you over there watching. She put me on blast. She was like,
Yeah, yeah,
uh, you go, she last night she was going off. You gonna do your little show and play your game and everything else like
yep,
that. And I see what you're trying. She was like, I let her just talk because I was like,
yeah.
and I showed her the views. I said, look, if I was sitting
You
up
a
here being
grown man.
negative,
You
yeah. No, I mean, I'm gonna put. Look, she better relax because I'm gonna put her in the figure four. She keep playing with me.
Hey, Killzone, like, bro, listen, I was telling people, I'm like, look, bro, if you
In a
make
good way,
a
in a
whole
good way,
bunch of
in a good
money,
way.
if you make it, I'm like, Killzone, like, if the rate you going, bro, like, if you make a whole bunch of money just playing Fortnite, bro, it's people that's making millions of dollars playing Minecraft, bro. You can do it. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, and they keep getting me with the Fortnite. I don't know why, but they keep
Yeah,
like
yeah.
right. I swore to my nephew. I said, look, I'll never play Fortnite in my life,
So you can't
ever
wait.
in life. Look at this. Like, but I've been having so much fun playing it and getting into the story and the characters and all that. Been playing Doom, been playing. I have beat Avengers, beat a whole bunch of other. I'm about to go back to that 2 game schedule, but I'm kind of trying to keeping one at a time. So I'm gonna finish the season with Fortnite, finish Doom, the expansions.
Yeah,
I got Witcher 3. I said I'm gonna get it. They had it on sale for the whole thing for $10. Uh, got to beat Assassin's Creed. Got to beat Watch Dogs. Going back through the backlog. Resident
yeah, I
Evil come
got
out
you.
next week. You know what I'm saying, or the week after. So might get Returnal. It's looking cool, but
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, man. Like
It's
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 just a lot of stuff
like
going on, man.
I remember days like I said, man. And plus I was doing YouTube, like I said, just for fun. But I knew eventually one day I'm gonna get paid doing this, bro. And like I said, man, that's gonna be like, and that's the thing, bro. Like it's a legacy, bro. Like you can do so much with this, man. Like I said, the people like O'Shea, BMT, people helping me out, panels, like building relationships with people. That stuff goes a long way,
Mm-hmm.
because believe it or
Yep.
not, people in your chat that's actually commenting and participating, they're content creators too, in a way, because they
And,
helping you.
and that's what I look, and that's why I do it so much, man. Because like I want to show these guys that's coming up after us that they're afraid, they alone. Their parents is isolating them because they don't want them to go out here and and basically make a mistake, play themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't they're alone, they're confused, they horny, they hornily. That's my new word, hornily.
If
You
my
know what
wife
I'm saying?
actually laughed, she said that was funny. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, they hornily. And so,
Oh,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They not the coolest kids in the bunch. They stay getting into it with people on in school and now
yeah,
online. Like I'm just trying to provide an outlet, a resource for these younger cats and younger girls too. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
we do have Abigail and a couple
Young
other
man and
girls
stuff.
that be on. We want them to do it better than us. You know what I'm saying? We want them to avoid the pitfalls and the thing, and then they're gonna still make. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna still make their own mistakes. They still gonna make. They gonna still have to come down, but they at least know. They at least heard it from us, and they at least know what to look for. They know what to check for. They
Yeah.
know what they know. They know how to say no. You know what I'm
But
saying?
the thing is too,
Um.
yeah, and that's the beauty of it. Like you said, it's many kids, like I said, that's all listening. That's why I be careful what I say and everything. I try not to get
Mhm.
caught up in trends too much because like I said, you never know who's listening. And then it might be
Mhm.
that, I would say it's like one person, bro. It might be that one person that can give me 2 minutes. It'd be that one person that can really uh put your channel to the top, man. You know what I'm saying? You never know. And like what I like about
Exactly.
YouTube, if I never did YouTube Killzone, I don't know, it's debatable. I probably would have still met you, like far as like, talk to you if I was like a commentator, you know what I'm saying? Comment stuff.
Mhm.
But for the most part, I don't think we would have been as close. And I'm thinking about, all the stuff that I had with YouTube. Because YouTube was just basically like an outlet for me at the end of the day.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I mean, I wasn't that popular. I was looking like, listen, bro, like, let me just talk about some things and just see how this goes. And it's starting to go, it's starting to, grow up. And I know your channel's gonna grow. Like I said before
Mhm.
this, I'm gonna share this, but like I
Yeah, man. And you know what? I intentionally took the hit because I know, me, man. I didn't had the 200,000, 500,000 view video. I had to delete. Like I didn't had that, and it was I saw the content that I was making, and I said I'm really just in that pocket with academics and what's his name, Carcino and them guys. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't want to like talk. I mean, you talk about all the news, so it's different. And the way you do it is different. But
yeah,
I just couldn't like with all the negativity. I'm like, man, there's too many people that's doing it, and I could do. And I had a video that was burning up with Sauce Walker. I took it down because I had a Vlad TV interview clip, and I didn't want him to clip
yeah.
me.
The
You know
flag.
what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. But I know how to go viral. So like I said, the chick that I'm doing her like Cameron. You know what I'm saying? How Cameron did with his little neighbor, he got the screen. Like I'm doing her like that. But it's the fact that like I showed her, I was like, yeah, I had to take a break. I had stuff I had to do. But I'm back now, and I'm not finna just drop this because it's bigger than me now. We got people all over the country and all over the world checking in different time zones. Kids staying up hella late. You know what I'm saying? Listen to us
Mm-hmm.
and checking us out. They in school in their class with one tab open with their class and one tab open with us. Like, and
Right,
I'm telling them go back to class. Come
right.
holler at me afterwards. Like, yeah, like
Yeah,
that's how impactful that we have been into these kids and these some of these young adults' lives. So it's like, yeah, hell yeah. When I get there, it's gonna take a little bit more work because I'm making all original content. I'm not just following the same trend that everybody. Because I can sit up here if I stop the live streams and start doing these vlogs, oh, it's over with. I'm getting academics out of here. I'm getting um say cheese. I'm getting everybody up off the block. I know how to do it, and I know how to get under these rapper skin.
mm,
I might have to give me a strap. You know what I'm saying? Because I could get all the money. I had to vanish off the face of the earth, but I know how to piss these rappers off better than these
yeah,
cats. I know
yep,
how to the title it, and now I got two, buddy. So definitely would go super viral just doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of these cats can't. Some of them, with the exception of Blackie Speaks, because Blackie Speaks is very, very positive, even when he dealing with
yeah,
horrible topics. But the rest of them be hiding their face because they know the stuff they be saying they gonna get smacked or worse. You know what I'm saying? But see me, I can't do that. So I'm gonna stand.
yeah.
I'm gonna be like Hassan Campbell and stand on my word or Charleston White. I'm gonna stand on my word and stand on everything that I'm saying. So if, I could do that, or I could give something else to the community because people gonna watch it. The rapper gonna get mad.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gonna get mad. It's
Yep.
gonna get a ton of views. I'm gonna get a ton of money,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna feel I'm just I you know, I mean
It's
even
gonna feel
when I was in the heyday, I was empty inside. I'm like, man, I'm tired of talking about these. They still talking about murdering. Murking. Turning. What's his name? They got Bankroll Fresh out of here. They tricked him off the street.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got tired of talking about those things. I got tired of talking about it. And then, with going to E3, the Mortal Kombat story, I'm like, yeah, I can go and I know how to ask the right questions. Like I broke Mortal Kombat 11. You know what I'm saying? They didn't, they don't want to give my credit, but I mean, I talked to the OG Scorpion. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
he gave me the lowdown on that. Granted he had beef with it. I ain't talked to him and did business before because that mug blew up and went through the stratosphere.
Mm-hmm.
And Ed Boon, like I know how to do it, but it's not about that. Like I took the hit on purpose because I'm still working. Thank God, still working during the quarantine. But
Mm-hmm.
it's this show. You ain't lying. Beats and bits. The daily live streams, like this is for the next generation. Like
Yeah.
it ain't nobody else that did it. Like
Yeah.
on this side and in our age group, O'Shea and Kevin did it for the older crowd.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm gonna do it for this crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I look at you as like a field goal show for our crowd. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? For the 30 and under. You know what I'm saying? Because they got the 30 and over on lock.
Yeah.
The 35 and older on lock. But for our age group, ain't nobody doing it like us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, ain't nobody finna get on the camp except me and O'Shea. Maybe we ain't finna get on and confess our seven sins. We just ain't finna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and putting y'all down on game.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
hey,
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
man, I want to thank you for coming on, man.
yeah, no,
I know you was kind of busy and all that, but you
yeah,
still came for your
yeah,
boy.
man.
And like I said, that's why I know you busy going back and forth to work. That's why I said I suggested you know I suggested us pre-recording them, just so we can knock them out. But I feel like people was looking like this episode did numbers. People have been waiting on this, so you know what I'm saying. Hey, it's to the moon, bro. And then you can download this, or I can send it to you or whatever, and you can put it on your channel too, bro.
Oh, yeah,
So
send it to me, and I put it on. Yeah, that'll be cool.
yeah, you might have to get it off the cause I don't know, cause I gotta see though, cause
Okay.
my computer been acting up. But
Yeah.
you know where to go to get it. So when it uploads, you know where to go to get it, right? If not, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I know.
But definitely, man, go ahead and throw it up there. Like the first episode, the second one, you want to wait a day or two afterwards or whatever.
Okay.
Definitely, you can put it up there and monetize it, because that's how I do with all the shows. And, I tell that's what Hayes does. Tell Sarah Zaka do the same thing on his channel. So we just gonna keep rocking, man. It's Big Killzone, man. Young
Yep.
Lee Jr.
Yep.
This is Tales of a Simp. We'll be back next Sunday at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
So set your reminder right now, put it in your phone. And shout out to Charlie one more time, man, for that dub super chat, man.
That was nice, man.
Charlie must got him some bread. He just stacked up, man, because he been showing up and showing out. You know what I'm saying? He been shout out to Ness, man. Shout out to Hayes. Shout out to Tony Mayberry, my boy Lawson, man, checking in from the U Kizzy. And yeah, man, we out.
All right, brother.
Peace.
Peace.